It's common knowledge that the modern-day footballer is likely to spend a fair amount of time on their phone, but Atlético Paranaense goalkeeper Santos overstepped the mark over the weekend. The 28-year-old was in between the sticks for the Brazilian Serie A game against Atletico Mineiro, a game which his side lost 2-1. But Santos still found time to play about with his phone during the game, with the following hilarious clip doing the rounds. Credit, Benjamin. Back there he is, with his goalkeeper gloves on, checking his mobile. It may have only lasted 12 seconds as he made sure to put it away once he senses danger. Fans behind the goal were in disbelief. It's unclear at this point whether he has swiping left on Tinder or playing Candy Crush, but whatever he was doing, he probably shouldn't have been. With his focus on his phone rather than the top-flight game he was playing in, Santos really deserved to concede a goal in the same way Duisburg's #1 Mark Flecken was punished for having a sip of his water bottle in the German second-tier game against Ingolstadt. What just happened? The keeper suffers a real-life glitch, turning around and walking into the net, with the striker through on goal. Joy, joy, joy. Outstanding. Clap. pic.twitter.com/G2RW1Z3DTB-football on BT Sport, at BT Sport Football. February 24, 2018. Flecken saved the penalty in the 11th minute when he denied Stefan Kuchka from 12 yards later, but then 7 minutes later, in one of the most bizarre things you will ever have seen in a football game, he gifted the same player an equalizer in sensational fashion. Dealing with a routine long ball over the top from visitors Ingolstadt looked to have been a fairly straightforward task for centre-back Gerard Nauber, who headed the ball back to his goalkeeper despite being under pressure from an opponent. It would have been a tidy piece of defensive play. The man and goalkeeper hadn't turned his back on play and stood behind the goal line to fetch his drink. Fortunately for him though, his blushes were spared. To an extent, as his blunder didn't prove too costly in the end. His team won 2-1 and the drinking bottle was auctioned off for charity. HT Who ate all the pies? Topics. Football News Brazil.